The Biden ATF wants to prevent folks who are both poor and disabled from effectively defending themselves. The pistol brace ban is their latest act of disrespect to the Constitution of these United States. Molon Labe. The pistol brace backlash begins. My name is Zoe. Welcome to 2A for Today. The permanent revolution has infiltrated our bureaucracies. The ATF's new rule, factoring criteria for firearms with attached stabilizing braces, basically requires gun owners to register pistols with stabilizing braces as short barrel rifles and then pay a $200 tax. They command that you either turn over your guns to the government, remove the brace, destroy the weapon, or else.
You will respect my authority.
Yeah, right.
This reclassification of tools, which help disabled gun owners safely operate firearms, comes on the heels of the ATF's crusade to put serial numbers on not just firearms themselves, but also firearms parts and incomplete firearms. So it's safe to say that the Biden administration is leading us down the road where they will ban millions of firearms and create a national firearms registry, and this would open the door wide for government God to come after our guns. There are a few legislators, though, stepping up to stop the ATF's obscene overreach. Senate Republicans John Kennedy and Roger Marshall immediately got to work with a Congressional Review Act that they plan to introduce. The Biden administration's war on every American's fundamental right to bear arms is relentless and an offense to our founders. Congress must use every tool at its disposal to stop the Biden ATF from enacting its unconstitutional gun grab and creating its newly proposed anti-Second Amendment gun registry. A corresponding Congressional Review Act was drawn up by the House as well, spearheaded by Republican Rep. Andrew Clyde. And another member of the House, Republican Dan Crenshaw from Texas, is reintroducing the ATF Accountability Act with bipartisan support, thanks to the bill's co-sponsor, Democrat Texas Rep. Henry Quiller. This legislation would create a formal procedure for firearms dealers, importers, and manufacturers to appeal ATF regulations, which the ATF must respond to within 30 days of the appeal. The Attorney General is required to respond to these inquiries within 90 days, and business owners appealing ATF regulations will also have the opportunity to have an administrative law judge hear their appeal. Representative Matt Gaetz wants to take this a full step further and completely abolish the ATF. A few weeks ago, Matt introduced H.R. 374, the Abolish the ATF Act. Way to go, Representative Gaetz. According to the ATF, the new rule doesn't affect stabilizing braces that are objectively designed and intended as a stabilizing brace for use with individuals with disabilities and not for shouldering the weapon as a rifle. Such stabilizing braces are designed to conform to the arm and not as a buttstock. However, if the firearm with stabilizing brace is a short-barreled rifle, it needs to be registered within 120 days from the date of publication in the Federal Register. But Matt Gaetz told Fox News Digital that the people at the ATF making these rules fundamentally don't understand firearms. I think they're under the flawed conception that a stabilizing brace increases the lethality or danger of a pistol. It seems the ATF is on a snipe hunt for regulatory action that virtue signals to the anti-gun left, but has no real practical safety impact on Americans. The Wisconsin Institute for Law and Liberty estimates that there are over 40 million of these braces in the United States, and a lawsuit has been filed against the ATF on behalf of 3 military veterans who own them. One of them is Darren Brito, a Marine combat veteran and manager of training at Silverback Independent LLC. After suffering a rotator cuff injury, Brito had his pistol brace custom made. Brito said, "For myself and for people with similar or same issues, you can't necessarily put a stock of a rifle on your shoulder because of an injury or a limitation. By having the brace, I can affix it to my forearm and be able to have better control of the firearm." I guess our unelected overlords are just equal opportunity despots. That concludes our program for today. If your right to keep and bear arms is important to you, make sure to subscribe to the New American Magazine and get on the top daily headlines mailing list so that you get an email alert anytime that we upload a video or stream a live event. And share these videos with your family and friends. You've been watching 2A for Today. My name is Zoe. Thank you for watching 2A for Today.
They say I'm part of a global plan. I don't think so. It's too hot, it's too cold. You know what? The weather changes.
Here's the news, Dad.
Nope. It's hard to tell what's real and what's fake these days.
Ditch the fake news and always get the truth. Go to thenewamerican.com.